So I'm Jay Pace, I'm the principal at Providence Property Group. Our business is predominantly a B2B business, with us working with some of the top tier financial planning, accounting and mortgage broking companies. The main reason why they send their clients to us is because we can provide a service that most of them aren't licensed to do, and they want to make sure that their client has that full end-to-end service when it comes to purchasing a property. The reason why they like utilising us is because of the transparency. We make sure they know every step of the way and what their client is doing and how we're taking care of them. And I guess the biggest question we get is, well, how do we see that transparency? What exactly is the process? So the way that we start this is we do a quick 15-minute conversation with that client after an intro's been made, just to get a feeling and an understanding of that client's positioning mentally as to what they want to do. After we've had that 15-minute phone call and we've been able to organise a face-to-face meeting, that meeting allows us to really dig deep and get an understanding as to their goals, their circumstances and their motivation. What is their why factor as to why they need to buy this property? And from that we ask questions and go deep in regards to, are they pre-approved? What's been their previous experience with property? Was it negative? Was it good? Does anybody advise them on property? Where are they getting their information from, etc. After we've had that meeting and we've given them a really good understanding of the current environment of the market using up-to-date resources, we then give them a summary, and that summary is of that meeting explaining everything that we discussed. So they can go away with that, reread it and get a good understanding. Once they approve that summary and that strategy which we've recommended to reach that goal, we then start the process. And the main process has 3 pillars. So it's locating, assessing and negotiating property. They're the 3 main sections of that. After we've found those properties that meet the original criteria that we agreed to in that first meeting, we present those opportunities to the clients utilising our research methodology. So usually we have a 3-tiered macro, micro and property approach. So we give them all that information, cash flow report, etc. Everything they need to know to make that decision as to if they want to get into this property or if they want to see something else. After they've approved that and then our offer is accepted, we then pass them on to our support team, and our support team is fully end-to-end. So there's nothing that the client has to do themselves. We will do absolutely everything for the client, from the pre-settlement inspection all the way to settlement and holding their hand, getting them a rental manager and getting a tenant in there. And then after that, basically, we make sure that we continue that support with the client. So we'll give them a quick update after 6 months of settlement, make sure the rental manager's taking care of the place, the tenants are a good match for the property, and that there's no issues about the property that haven't been fixed yet or that need to be fixed. Then from there, they'll get a phone call from us or an email once every 12 months with just a quick report as to, is this property and the fundamentals that made us buy this property, are they meeting the criteria that we originally agreed to before, and how much closer are we to getting to our goal? So at the end of the day, we treat your client like they're our own, and our objective is to make sure that that client can reach their goals as quickly and as safely as possible.